Well, welcome back to episode 2 of F125 Breaking Point. First off, I want to make an apology, 2 apologies actually. I was editing the first video before I started this one, just kind of see like my pacing and stuff, and I apologize. That one was very dialogue heavy, so I didn't mean for that. So going forward, I'll cut out a lot of like the emails and stuff that we get. The second apology I want to make is it is like pitch black outside. Right now, we're under a flash flood warning, and it is raining torrentially, and it has been lightning all day. So if you see strobe lights going on in the background, or if you hear something in my mic, that's what it is. So I apologize for that in advance. Okay, here we are in Imola. Welcome to beautiful countryside Italy. Let's go ahead. Australia. No. We are at the Australian Grand Prix mid-race, Chapter 2, as the paddock heads to the picturesque Styrian Mountains for the Australian Grand Prix. Both Jackson and Meyer are hoping to maintain the team's momentum deeper into the season. Looks like we're going to be picking up mid-race on this one as well. Third apology I want to make, it was too easy. So what I'm about to do here, as soon as it gives me control, we're going to up our difficulty. No way we should have won our first race. Overtake Norris by lap 13. Okay, let me see if I can change that right now. Absolutely beautiful. I managed to change it. We're on a little more of a more difficult setting now, so we got to be especially careful. We're still passing with pretty good ease. Oh, that was lapping right there. My bad. So he had the double blue flag. I'm definitely feeling it in my tires. They're wanting to slip. So I felt it right there too. The haptics on my controller are going crazy when around that. You can probably even hear them slipping a little bit. Australian Grand Prix is so pretty right now. Look at this. Hard corner here. George Russell just set the fastest lap. So we're aiming to overtake Norris before lap 13. We are currently on lap 9. Norris is sitting in first place. Okay, so they want us to straight up beat Lando. Managed to gain a little ground. Looks like he was overtaking right there. Got a little bit of my paint on him. We're going to see if we can overtake right here. Use some of our ERS. I still need to turn the difficulty up a little bit more because I do think that we probably should have received some sort of damage for that overtake right there. Use some ERS. This game is, graphically, this game is so much better than the ones I'm used to playing. If you watch, actually, I saw another YouTuber say this. If we go in the grass here, look at our left wheel. It actually collects grass and it wears it off over time. It's absolutely insane. Max Verstappen just set the new fastest lap, followed immediately by George Russell. But I think we might have a chance here to set the fastest lap ourselves. And Lewis Hamilton just beat it. 4 fastest lap changes in a matter of 10 seconds right there. Go ahead and throw on our ERS. We got a big gap to make up here. How many seconds is he ahead of us? 3. Get this nice and tight. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. Dude, I'm loving this game. I love F1 just in general. But this game really is shining. They're doing it right with this. Especially like how intuitive. Of course, I don't have a simulator. I wish I had a simulator, but they have so many settings that you could set up for simulators, and you can go in and adjust everything on here as far as like your steering assist, your braking assist. Obviously we have a little bit of that turned on. We had a lot turned on in the last episode when we were racing on easy mode. Normal mode is what it was called. We're now moved up to hard. Set a new fastest lap right there. Gaining on them a little bit. Turn our ERS back off and then turn it right back on. What's our battery sitting at? 60%. Some time there. Turn it off. Right back on. Okay, beautiful. So still trying to figure everything out here. Charles Leclerc's coming up on we're coming up on Charles Leclerc. He's sitting P5. See if we can't. This is going to be a tough overtake going through this right here. We won't be able to overtake him here until we get to the final stretch where the finish line is. Just gonna play our game here. Let's see if we can catch some ground on him right here. See if we can get in his slipstream. Oh goodness. Okay, I was falling a little too close. Didn't see the track ahead. Try to get into his slipstream a little bit. We have a DRS. Let's go ahead and activate that. He's gonna try to block us.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Can we take the outside? Outside's not the move going through this. We gotta give him room. Give him room. And there we go. Successful overtaking. Looks like we also got DRS because we were behind him whenever we hit the zone. Let's go. Flying down this straightaway. George Russell's right in front of us. 2 seconds ahead. You need to get to that 1 second. If you get within 1 second of whoever's in front of you, that's what enables you to activate your DRS. We are on the second to last lap here. It's going to be a big ask for us to get to Lando. He's currently 5 seconds ahead. But a challenge I'm willing to take. Gotta get off that smooth. I can't wait for NASCAR Heat to come out. I want it to be so good, but NASCAR Heat games have just been notoriously terrible. But I'm so ready for it to come out because apparently they're revamping the whole thing. Hopefully it'll be a next gen only. We got DRS. We did not manage to catch up to him before lap 13, but we did finish. Oh, we actually have to beat him, so we're gonna go ahead and do that again. I thought you just moved on, but no, we have to outright win. So we might have to play a little more aggressive here. I like this. This is a challenge. Unlike the race before, this one is actually a challenge. Okay, one thing I wanna see something real quick because. We go to settings here, assists. So there is a ton of settings that's in here, and it might just be because we're in a race right now. But if you go to assist, this is usually like a mile long, and you can turn off individual assists and stuff. And I'm not seeing anything for ERS. I'm kind of thinking that I've been saying we're activating our ERS. I think it's automatically doing it. Now our DRS is being done manual. So once we get out of this and get back to the home screen, I'm going to check that out. Because I remember from 23, you could turn off every single assist, like your traction control, your ABS, ERS, DFS. You can turn all of that on and off. Your steering, your auto acceleration, like your slow acceleration, so you don't spin your tires immediately whenever you start at the grid. I'm not seeing any of that here, so I think we might have to be out of the race to check that out. But jumping right back into this now. Lando is currently 10 seconds ahead of us, which is, I think that's actually closer. So if I hit my ERS right now, it does go down a little bit, but not. Battery comes back up. I'm not going to hit it here. On the next straightaway, I'm not going to hit it because I'm starting to think that it's doing it automatically. See, I didn't hit it there, and our battery is going down, so I'm thinking that it's set to auto. I need to figure out how to turn that off. I like being in full control of the car. On the last F1 that I played, I tried my best to turn... I don't know. I'm kind of confused by it because I did hit it there and it was going down. very confused. But in the last one, I tried my best to turn off all of the assists and race like that. I don't think I ever won, but I did get a couple podium finishes. That was a lot of fun. So I think that's what I'm going to do next. Take the inside on Carlos there.
Good job.
Ride those brakes all the way down. And it looks like Charles Leclerc is right there in front of us, not too far away. Hopefully we can get within DRS zone before we get to that home stretch there. Almost lost it. Hold on, hold on. Beautiful. Okay, we're within 1 second, so we're in DRS range. Now this is going to be a sharp turn. Followed by another sharp turn, and then we should be... Horses should be off to the race. There's our DRS right there. Go ahead and activate that.
You're catching the car ahead by a couple of seconds a lap.
See if we can. We're not going to be able to dive bomb him there. We'll just hold tight for a second. See if we can catch him now. Our DRS is up, active. Allowed us the overtake there. George Russell's right in front of us. We're going to go inside here. Leave him room. A little aggressive with that. Hopefully we didn't get called for an illegal overtake, a dive bomb overtake, so I'll take that all day. And here's Max Verstappen in second place, currently sitting in third. Just hang out behind him. He's not going to get to the inside. Had to see the AI is. I feel like they're actually kind of slow, but they're still smart. Like if they see us going inside, they're taking the inside from us. We have to basically get behind them and then move like that, and then kind of push them away a little bit. All right, jumped Max there. He's right on our tail though. We cut him off. Still right on our tail. Cut his outside off. Beautiful. Okay. 3 seconds beside Lando, and we have 2 laps left. I think we can do it this time. I'm racing a lot cleaner. Bottas is right here, so he's going to get... I was wondering what that overtake back marker was. He's going to get the double blue flag. We're going to be able to pass him with ease. And here's our boy, Lando, right here. Try to catch up to him. We still have 1.5 laps left. We're gaining good ground on him. We're in DRS range now. I think there's a zone coming up right here somewhere. I'm still trying to learn all the tracks and stuff. It doesn't give you the option to practice before you jump into it. I kind of wish it gave you the option to practice so I know where my DRS zones are, but unfortunately I do not. See if we can go outside on him. He's going to try to block a little. We're just going to have to give him space. Now's not the time to overtake that. We're just following his stream, getting his good air out of his dirty air. And we got DRS for the aggressive move, and it worked out beautifully for us. Let's go. Okay. The bad thing is, though,
some brilliant laps out there.
Good thing for us, because the bad thing is he was about to get DRS right there in that next zone, so it took us out.
Mayo's making up ground out there as we speak.
An impressive overtake on the cards. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is. Mayo moves another place closer to her teammates in first.
Okay, we have a new objective here. I'm assuming we're taking over as Callie.
Aiden is in first.
So now this is Callie. We were racing with Aiden.
Mate, come on.
And then Callie can catch him. All right, what's our goal here? Our goals here is pretty much just to finish. So Carlos Sainz is in front of us here. All these guys that we just passed up with Aiden, we're going to have to pass them all up again. DRS is active.
15 seconds plus.
Take that. Oh boy, oh boy. Trade rubber. Oh, to back off. Yep, they're gave us a collision warning. We have to give that position back. That was a risky one, but we're gonna get DRS again. We're gonna be able to pass them smoothly. See, like that would have been a little more significant damage on a more difficulty. But since we're playing on, well, we're on hard now. I'm surprised we didn't get more damage there.
You're 5 places behind Aiden. 5 places behind. Okay, 14 seconds separate you now.
14 seconds between us and Aiden. Sorry, I was trying to look at my controls there. I was seeing how warm our tires are. They're not doing good, but should be enough.
The gap is 13 seconds.
The radioing in is really hard because you have to double. I want to see this thing has got a heavy lean to the right.
Seconds separate you.
Son of a gun, son of a gun, son of a gun, slow down, okay. I'm trying to figure out why it's pulling so much to the left. We got DRS right there, Charles Leclerc's in front of us. We're not going to be able to overtake, but we can go inside. He's going to block it, good block there, Charles. Just absolutely riding his gearbox. Little double overtake there, how about that?
Places ahead of you right now.
Uh-oh, we're getting loose, Okay. I really need to focus. The car's pulling a lot to the left and it's throwing me off. I'm really nervous about that front left tire. Everything I'm seeing showing that it's still good. Like, I'm just gonna let go right here of the steering. And that's how much it's pulling to the left. I think that was because of the contact we had. We may have had that with Leclerc, but I feel like that was a part of the reason that we had contact with him. I felt it pull a little bit. 3 laps left. We're currently sitting in 4th. I took that way too slow, my bad.
The Konnorsport's out in front now.
No, we don't want to pit right here.
10 seconds separate you now.
Cardio right there. He's gonna get the double blue flag, and we'll be able to overtake him. Max Verstappen is dead in front of us. Aiden Jackson is currently 9 seconds ahead of us. I just don't think there's any way that we'll be able to make that back in 2 1/4 laps. This car is definitely not as fast as ours.
There's 3 places ahead of you right now.
And it's got a little issues. Got some DRS here. It's not going to give us enough to overtake, but we're about to get into another DRS zone right here. Hit that. We might be able to overtake Verstappen here. We're going to go outside this time.
Okay, good work. Great pass. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.5 seconds. The gap is 8 seconds.
1.5 here to Lando, right around 0.7 now. The car's still pretty fast, but it's not nearly as fast as Aiden's, I'll say that. Aiden is sitting 6 spots in front of us, getting his clean slipstream there. Took that one a little wide. That's the bad thing about when you get right behind someone. It's
The gap is
hard to
7
see the
seconds.
track in front of you. If we can get a double podium finish out of this, that would be absolutely fantastic. I would really like to pit here and put medium tires on, because these are, I don't know, I feel like something's not right with the car right now.
Increasing the gap to the car behind by a few
Can't
seconds
overtake him
per
right
lap.
there.
Keep it up. Okay, Aiden's a couple of places up on you. There's a gap
Oh, the
of
DRS
7
on.
seconds now.
We overtake him here too. He's gonna kind of allow us to overtake there. But when we go around this, we gotta make sure we cut him off. Good cut off there. He went high on us. He tried to overtake high, but we ended up going back up high to overtake, to stop his overtake, so.
The gap's 5 seconds now.
5 seconds between me and Aiden. Don't even see him anywhere near. There he is up there. A 1-2 finish for Konnorsport would really be something. We've gained a lot of ground on Lando. He's currently 2.5 seconds behind us. Went around this last turn here.
5 seconds separate you.
No DRS, of course, because he is half a mile down the track.
Final lap of the race. Final lap.
We got 1 lap to try to make up 5 seconds on him. I'm familiar with this track now, so I know what's coming, know what's there. We've gained about 1.5 seconds on him here.
Aiden is
Beautiful.
directly
What
ahead
a
of you now.
beautiful countryside here. He's only 2.7 ahead of us now. I feel like we've kind of made up for it in our cornering. Right there, we kind of lost it a little bit. The car, I feel like, has gotten a little bit faster. I think our tires were just cold, because it was leaning a certain way. The turning didn't feel right. It didn't feel as fast, but now our tires are warmed up. Did y'all see the Indy 500 when what's his name was trying to warm up his tires? Did we fail that? Were we supposed to beat him? Event failed. You didn't manage to complete the objective, which I try again to restart on a low difficulty. So it wants us to beat him. Okay. It did say win the race. I forgot about that, but there was no. I didn't see a goal on our left-hand side, so.
Come on.
I can catch him.
I think we got to be able to do it here. We got to go quick. Car feels better already. I think it had to have been that contact with Leclerc that
15
really gave it up. Carlos, don't do that to me. We're going to play real aggressive here. We're 1.8 seconds behind George Russell here. Be able to overtake here. Beautiful overtake there.
5 places behind.
I'm gonna race a lot more aggressively. He's 11 seconds ahead of us. I didn't realize that we had to win that. I was okay with getting second. Charles. I was okay with getting second because I thought it just wanted us to get a podium win together. So I'm about to be a lot more aggressive here. I mean, we're full throttle right now. He's doing a great job of blocking. He is not wanting to give up this spot. The good thing is, after we come out of this little half chicane here, or whatever you want to call it, we're going to have DRS, and he's going to have no option. But we faked the outside, went inside, let's go. What a move right there. Hit the brakes a little bit. Max Verstappen is in front of us. Bottas is going to get the double blue flag here. Be able to pass him up. 20th place for him.
The gap is 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
We can do 10 seconds. Coming up quick, we're within a second of him now, so our DRS on will be activated once we get there. I've still been turning on my ERS systems. A little contact there, but we're gonna be able to take the inside on him. He's on our heels.
Okay, Aiden's a couple of places up on you.
Took the outside away from him too. That's not where we want to be. This is the Danny Ricciardo is going to get the double blue flag here. Once it's safe for us to pass, he's going to pull over, which I'm assuming we'll do right here. Got our DRS, so he's just going to let us go by easily. It's still pulling to the left a little bit.
Car ahead very quickly now. Keep it up. A 6-second gap separates you.
All right, Lando, me and you. We have 3 laps to catch up 6 seconds. That's much better than what we were dealing with earlier. It was 3 laps for 10 seconds. Being aggressive pays off a little bit. Should we go inside? Did we get the? We got the DRS on him. Beautiful. Okay. Aiden Jackson, we are coming for your throat.
The gap is 4 seconds.
This race, besides that one little incident with was it Max Verstappen, has been a lot more clean than our previous races too. We're finally getting this down pretty well. Back in the driver's seat, feels good. I've always wanted to go to an F1 race. I've always wanted to drive an F1 car. Most horsepower I've ever driven before is an Audi. I've always wanted to go fast. I've been a racing fan since I was young. My dad used to watch it every Sunday. Watched auto racing my whole life. Pretty much grew up on it. And I've always had the need for speed. I've always loved racing games. I love like Need for Speed, especially Hot Pursuit. I've thought about going and replaying that remastered version a couple of times.
And the gap is 2 seconds.
It's a dangerous lifestyle. We're going to get it within a second here. Absolutely fantastic. Back on Jackson's heels. This isn't the spot to pass right here. We've tried to pass here a couple times and it just hasn't worked out for us either time. You want to pass. If you get this close right here, you want to wait for that straightaway. We're going to have a hard turn.
Okay, the gap is less than a second.
This isn't the straightaway we want right here. It's this hard turn. Basically a little chicane here where the pits go in. But then we get DRS. And we're able to overtake. A hell of a block there. Let's let him get back out in front. He didn't get back in front, which means he has DRS. That's not good. We have got to go. Oh, we kind of left him. Oh, we did get DRS. He didn't. We were in front of him. I didn't even realize that. Okay. Nothing but the checker flag awaits us right here. He's been left in the dust. He's 2 seconds behind us. Nothing but green open asphalt in front of us. Could you just imagine the feeling of like racing one of these cars, like we're going 227 kilometers right there. Didn't even feel like we were going fast. What's that in miles per hour? Probably like 150 or so. Get to these straightaways, we're pushing 300 kilometers an hour. That's probably like 180 miles an hour. Absolutely nuts. Just to go from that. We were at 120 there, which was probably about 70 miles an hour.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race.
All the way up to 312, which is almost pushing 200. It might actually be 200. There is a little bit of a rivalry too between Callie and Aiden. You know, your teammates are your teammates when it comes down to it. When you boil it all down, your teammates are your teammates. You work together. But really, your teammates are your biggest rivalry because that's who you're competing for a spot against. You know, you want to outplay your teammate. If you win the Constructors' Cup, we want it to be because of you and not because of what your teammate has done. So. This is our third to last turn here. We're going to have a little baby one right here. Then it's going to turn to a large straightaway. And then we're going to go back into that chicane-esque thing where the pits are. And then the checkered flag is right here. So if you look to the right there, the white line, that's where the pits go. But nothing but the checker flag ahead of us. Absolutely remarkable racing.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
That feels good. I feel like I'm finally getting everything back down.
In a league of their own today, and what a day for Konnorsport.
It really is, Crofty. There'll be people out there wondering when was this team going to see.
Need one of those straws that
It's been a great
F1 drivers actually have.
And that
Got like a little canteen goes up.
in the Constructors' Championship within striking distance of Red Bull. Can they top the table? Well, with performances like that,
Double podium finish for Konnorsport.
Well, Konnorsport are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Look at that. Is that Lando? Yeah, Lando's next to us. Celebrate with that champagne. I love the music too. Like, this is the music that they always play whenever they celebrate champagne. Everything about this game is really cool. Oh, by the way, I went back and watched the recording. It's dropping frames. I don't know why. I looked into it. Looked on some Reddit threads about streamers that are streaming this game as well, and apparently dropping frames is a thing. I want to try to fix that. I really don't know what's going on. This is the first issue like this that I've had, but hopefully, I did tweak around with some settings a little bit, so hopefully whenever I upload, that will be good. That will no longer be a thing. Congratulations on first place. How do you feel? I'm proud of myself and this team.
I'm just proud. Proud of myself and proud of the team. Today was a good day. I fully delivered on what I'm capable of, and that just feels great. We live for days like these. The whole team does. Car felt good, strategy was on point, and we could deliver when it mattered the most. Couldn't be happier.
You had to go through your teammate to secure victory today. So come on, what was it like taking on Aiden out there?
Could be a little sassy here.
We're
just gonna have to be mindful.
We're good friends off the track these days, and I'm always aware when it's him out there. I'm never going to be too aggressive with Aiden in a situation like that, just in case I hurt the team's chances. So
yes,
I'd honestly
absolutely.
rather it was Max or Sergio, but you know, you've got to push regardless of who's in front of you.
Well, today has moved Konnorsport up to second in the table for the first time ever.
Wow.
But can you sustain this level throughout the rest of the season?
We're doing everything we can to further
Not just to
improve.
sustain this level, the goal is to improve it. We've worked too hard to get here just to let it slip now. We're not going to reach second place and be content. We've got to capitalise on this momentum and keep pushing and aim for the top. And honestly, I think days like today show that we've got what it takes to get there.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Callie's a stand-up person. Ever since we met her, she's not really a hothead, but she's, you know, she's proud. Proud's a good word. The team meeting here.
For staying behind. Konnorsport's flying this season, flying.
Absolutely.
One place behind Red Bull. But it's a long season. I won't be around for a race or two. I have a bit of business I can't avoid. So I thought we'd get together and make sure that you understand what I expect from you in my absence.
Well, you said it yourself. We're flying, right? So we just keep doing what we're doing.
No. No, if we're to catch Red Bull, take Konnorsport to the next level, each of you is going to have to step it up. Devon, you need to take charge more. You're a butler, a man of action. You need to start acting like one.
What's Casper said about that?
Callie, in my absence, follow Devon's lead, no arguments.
This could be dangerous.
Finally.
Devon is a hothead.
Casper will be calling the shots, as usual. But Devon speaks for me. Is that clear?
Sure. No problem.
So, when we reach the top of the table, Konnorsport will no longer be the hunter, but the hunted, and every team will be gunning for you. So, Aiden, if there are any disagreements anywhere in the team, don't be afraid to step in. Casper is going to be coming under increasing stress over the next few races. I need to make sure there's someone there with a cool head, able to smooth things over. And to keep half an eye on these two.
Bickering siblings is what they are.
Does everyone understand what I want them to do? Have I made myself clear?
Crystal?
Yep.
Of course.
Sure.
Good. I think we're done here. Remember what I said? You can close the door on your way out.
So interesting. So it looks like Devin's going to be taking on a bigger role with the team. If you played the first couple of ones, you know that Devin's a little bit of a hothead. He puts himself first before the team. There was an incident in Breaking Point 2 where Devin had a slower car than Aiden, and basically the team told Devin to let Aiden overtake, and Devin did not let him overtake, which ended up for them crashing. You saw that in the intro of this, actually, in the first episode. They ended up crashing, and both of them were put out of the race because Devin wanted to secure first himself. You know, he's got that. He's a little bit selfish. So it's going to be interesting that he's going to be stepping up for the next few races and see what strategy he goes with. He doesn't really like Aiden. He respects Aiden. He doesn't really like Callie because they had a falling out whenever they were young, and Callie kind of went and did her own thing, and Aiden didn't like that. Aiden was all about family first, put the team first. So it's going to be very interesting if he's going to take a larger part in this team. So that's going to do it for today's episode. The new social email stuff, I'm not going to go through all that. That was just so much dialogue heavy. Really, there's nothing in there. It's just tweets. If some emails are important, I'll read those out to y'all in the next episode. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm loving the series. I love this game. We're going to throw some career mode in too here in the future. Just right now, I want to do Breaking Point because I really enjoy it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in episode 3.